Guy. My name's Sam. I'm going
Nice
to
to
show
meet
you.
you, Sam.
Nice to meet you as well. I'm going to show you today how to bridle a horse, and this is Freya.
Hi,
So
Freya.
the first thing you need to know is that we never leave a horse by itself in the cross ties. So luckily for us, Freya's bridle is already out, but if we had to go get it from the tack room, we just always ask for someone to stay with the horse.
Okay.
So the first thing we want to do is we want to make sure we put the reins over her head. Then we can undo each cross tie. And just move the reins back a little bit so they're sitting further back on her neck.
Okay.
Okay, it's very important that we put the reins over her head first so that we have control of our horse. Because the next step we're going to do is we're going to remove her halter. So we unclip the halter at the side here. We reach underneath with our one hand and we push over the ears and we hold onto her nose here.
Okay.
So again, we don't have to go super fast at this point. Remember, we have control of our horse by the reins. If you don't want to throw this on the ground, we set this on her shoulder so that she doesn't step on it. Our hand is here controlling her head. And we bring the bridle up. Okay, so our hand is here holding just below the crown piece on either side. We take our left hand and we place it underneath her nose where the bit is. And we reach, she's being really good at opening her mouth, but if not, we would reach our finger in to her mouth where the flat spot is, where there's no teeth, to encourage her to open her mouth. We then pull up so that the bit's sitting where it needs to be. We reach underneath, pushing that ear forward, coming across and pushing this ear, and straightening the forelock. So our bridle is on. So now we need to do up the pieces. The first piece we're going to do is we reach underneath, and it's called the throat latch. When we do this up, we want to make sure that it's not tight around her neck and that we can fit 4 fingers there. We put it through the first piece and then we slide this up underneath so that it doesn't come out. The next thing we want to do is tuck in our noseband. If we left it over top and we tightened it, our rider wouldn't be able to steer our horse. So we take the piece and we tuck it underneath, just being mindful that this piece doesn't come up and hit her in the eye. Go to the other side and do the same thing on this side. Once that's tucked in, we come back to the left and we do this one up. This one we do up tighter. And we do it up just so that we could get 2 fingers in the side here. Once our noseband is done up, Freya, not every bridle has this, but Freya's does. This is called the flash. So this piece goes in front of the bit. And again, gets done up fairly tight. Going through both keepers so that we don't have any leather sticking out. Like so. So we have our horse bridled. Okay, all of the pieces are done up. We've made sure all the leather's tucked in properly. The next thing we want to do is tuck our reins into our saddle for safety. So we have our trot strap here. So we loop our reins through our trot strap just here. And what I'll have you do, Guy, because I'm not going to let go of her, is if you could just grab her lead rope over there for me. And the Y clip, please, too. Yes, please. Perfect. We're going to attach the Y clip to Freya's bit. So when we're doing this, we want to make sure that the reins are back and our Y clip is in front. That way we're not interfering with our rider steering at all. Our Y clip is done up. And we have our lead rope here so we can safely lead our horse into the arena.
Wonderful.